office we got here.
Of course.
This place has got as much energy as a graveyard today. Unbelievable. All right, let me unfortunately I have to start with something. I don't know if I should be apologizing. Let me just explain something. I did something I never ever do last night. I turned an NBA playoff game to watch hockey. Straight up. And it was a bleed over from the conference finals at large. It was a bleed over from Sunday night with my Celtics and that vomit performance. That game was awful. We'll get to that in a moment. But last night, I just said, you know what? I've had enough. And I saw the game was tied up at 3. And I said, you know what? I'm done with this. Warriors are going to win the game because they had already stormed back in the third. I couldn't take, the Rockets missing three-pointer number 20, 22, 24, 27 in a row. Couldn't do it anymore. And once I locked in on that Stanley Cup final game, I never went back. That game's third period was absolutely electric. It was unbelievable. And I know game 2, 3, 5, 7, whatever, it probably won't be like that. But that game was wide open. It was end-to-end action. You had a little controversy in the mix with Tom Wilson and that cheap shot hit. But it was hockey in its best form. It was speed and skating and scoring, and it was awesome. And I got to be honest, I'm completely and utterly disgusted with the NBA playoffs. I'm disgusted with the conference finals. I mean, Sunday night, that game was a joke. It doesn't detract. LeBron's a really good basketball player. That game was vomit. 89-79. I felt like I was watching the 04 Pistons. Every time down the floor, LeBron, burn the clock. Let's ISO. Okay, bring the pick over. Now we're going to get the switch, and we'll attack with 5 on the clock. Oh, please. Please. Celtics going 6 for 40 from deep. Good night. Scary Terry. He was scary, all right. And then you go, okay, well, look, I got game 7 the next night. Oh, wait, Chris Paul's not playing. Oh, wait, the Rockets are going to miss like their last 50 three-pointers. The officials are basically going to give the game to Golden State. I turned it. And I'm the NBA's core audience. I'm under the age of 40. I love the league. I grew up on it. I'm loyal to it. It's garbage. These playoffs have been garbage. These playoff games in a conference finals have been complete trash. And frankly, LeBron's greatness couldn't save Sunday night. Unwatchable dreck. And last night, I turned it and I went to the NHL. And you know what? I'll be honest. That third period of the Golden Knights and Caps, that's what sports is supposed to be. Entertaining. Holding your urine until the commercial break. Because, wow, this is really good. Not turning the channel. Actually sitting up in your seat. Entertainment. NHL delivered last night. And I'm not going to sit here and make it some referendum like, oh, hockey's better than basketball. I disagree with that, too. There are plenty of lousy playoff games. But the NBA's got a real problem on its hands because I don't know a single soul who's excited about Warriors and Cavs. I don't know anybody who needed to see it. I think the only thing we as a country were interested in, could the Rockets, at the start of the series, look how stupid we all look, myself included. I go, geez, can the Rockets win a game after that first game? But the Warriors spaced out. Then you got the whole Iguodala stuff, and you go, well, geez, maybe Iggy's worth more than we give him credit for. And just as the league had the drama we waited all year for, the champs staggered down 3-2, Chris Paul blows his hamstring. It's trash. The brand of basketball the Cavaliers and Celtics played, trash. This series, Rockets, Warriors, garbage. Absolute trash. And I'm sorry, but I could take somebody from this office and they would make 1 of 27 three-pointers. I mean, the statistical improbability of that is astronomical. The Celtics going 6 for 40. The Rockets going, 7 or 8 of 44 from the field. You know what? Go to hell. That's garbage. I wait all year for this, and I think as sports fans, we all wait all year for the conference finals or the NFC, AFC championship games or the AL and NLCS. This is garbage. And as much as I love the league and stand up for it, the NBA has a real problem here because these games are unwatchable. And I understand. Did a big TV number last night. Good luck. Good luck with these NBA finals because you're not going to be starting games till 9 o'clock at night. I got a minus 1,000 favorite. Do you understand what minus 1,000 is? That's like Michigan versus Cincinnati in football. That's Michigan State versus Utah State in football. Like, this is garbage. And you're going to be rolling these games out at 9 o'clock at night, extended stop sets, extended commercials. I don't want to see it. And I don't know that anybody else does too. I was craving, could the Celtics or Sixers break through in the East? No disrespect to LeBron. You know, in the West, we didn't think Houston had much of a shot. But damn it, they were there 3-2. Oh, wait, Chris Paul dies. And then this team in the second half forgets how to play basketball not once but twice and can't throw it in the ocean. Nah, nobody wants to see this. Nobody. You know, and the whole LeBron humility tour, just can it. I don't want to hear it. Fabulous player, but don't try to act humble when you're not. That whole routine irks me. Just play. And you want to talk. You've earned it. He's fabulous, but he's unlikable, and that team is a bunch of bums. That team is garbage. I love how they talk about Ty Lue like he's some kind of great coach. Yeah, here's your strategy. Run 75 pick and rolls with LeBron. Make it 76. And then in the second half, just burn the clock. Yeah, Ty Lue's a real pop. Hey, give me a break. Enough. The product's lousy. Hockey guy wins. It's the truth. I'm kind of excited now to get more involved with the Stanley Cup Finals and watch it because, frankly, it'll at least give me an opportunity to be entertained. I think the NBA Finals could be awful. You know, and then I got to listen to Steve Kerr turning Andre Iguodala into Jesus superstar. Enough. Oh, we could have beat him in 5 if Andre was healthy. See, you know, Steve Kerr needs to be quiet. Enough out of him. You're on a team with 4 Hall of Famers. You're the lucky guy who got that gig because Stan Van wanted, management duties as well. Be quiet. Enough. I got to hear Steve Kerr at every turn. Steve Kerr on politics. Steve Kerr on this. Steve Kerr being rude to David Aldridge. You know, Steve Kerr, here's what you were. You were a nothing player. You sat there. You couldn't guard a soul. You shot a few three-pointers, and you were lucky enough to play with the likes of the Admiral and Jordan and the rest. Enough out of you. Guy's acting like he's Red Auerbach now. Give me a break. Guy already had the best team in the league. He gets KD in free agency, and now I got to watch him mouth off to David Aldridge, who's a gentleman. The hell are we doing here? So, yeah, I needed to start the show with it. It is a mea culpa to hockey guy because hockey guy wins. Stanley Cup Finals in one game was more entertaining than the 14 games I watched in the NBA Conference Finals. And I don't know a soul who's excited about Cavs and Warriors. Think we had our fill. Think we understood the Cavs were hobbled. We needed to see someone break through in the East. Had it been the Sixers, had it been the Celtics, had it been the Raptors, there'd be a layer of intrigue there. I have no intrigue for Thursday night. None. And I'm really not interested either in disrespecting LeBron and doing these stupid arguments. LeBron is not going to win this series, and it won't be his fault. You could take LeBron out and replace him with Schwarzenegger, Terminator Edition. You wouldn't win this series. This is not his fault. This is not, his finals record. Put Michael Jordan in his prime on this Cavs team. Michael Jordan would dine on the bullet the same way LeBron is. So just, please, can we not do those shows? But I'd love to get your thoughts on it because I was geeked when we headed into the weekend. We were going to get some Game 7s or a possible elimination of the Warriors. We come out of the weekend with those two, and I got to be honest, they're nothing to talk about. Garbage product. And the NHL won the weekend because their game, God love you if you actually turned over and were smart enough and or lucky enough and you were up watching the third period of that game. That's what sports is supposed to be. In a landscape of average, boring nonsense, I thought the NHL delivered the best hour of entertainment I've had sporting-wise in quite some time. That third period was unreal. Skill, speed, physicality. Some of the goals were beautiful. That cross-ice pass to the back door. I think it was it Reeves who put it in? Unbelievable. Or no, it was Nosek. I mean, just, dude, it was like, wow, this is what sports is. You know, every day I sit here and I watch the Tigers and I fight sleep. And we wait for the Pistons to act like they're awake. Or you sit here and it's like, man, oh man, can we just have a good playoff game, a good playoff series? Maybe it's right in front of our face with the Stanley Cup Finals. And the shame is probably not a lot of people care. 248-539-9797. I've offered you a wide range of weekend thoughts there. You can tackle any, all, or none of them. You can bring up something else if you like, but that's the way I wanted to start the show because that's where I'm at. I'm an embittered NBA fan, and frankly, I got to tip my cap to the NHL. They won the weekend. Game last night was unbelievable. 248-539-9797. Are you going to take care of your car this summer?